Welcome to Mindful Confidence. In this video, we explore the transformative teachings of Buddhism, offering 18 insightful lessons to help you reclaim your inner strength, break free from limiting beliefs, and step into your true potential. Through these powerful Buddhist principles, you'll learn how to take control of your life, overcome challenges with resilience, and thrive in alignment with your authentic self. Ready to reclaim your power? Let's dive in. Imagine holding a glass of water. If someone bumps into you, the water spills, unless you hold the glass tightly. The glass represents your inner peace, and the water symbolizes your happiness. When you maintain a firm grip on your inner peace, no matter how many bumps come your way, your happiness remains intact. At Wisdom Diaries, we explore how to bring practical wisdom into our everyday lives. Today, we'll dive into the profound concept of maintaining control over our inner peace, inspired by the timeless teachings of Buddhism. Before we begin, we'd love your support. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Buddhism teaches that true power comes from within. It's not about seeking validation from others, but about cultivating strength and peace within ourselves. When we understand this, we can face life's challenges with grace and resilience. In today's world, it's easy to feel like we're losing control. Social media, peer pressure, and family expectations often shape our emotions and decisions. Yet Buddhism offers a different way forward. It urges us to turn inward and find happiness within. As Buddha wisely said, "No one saves us but ourselves. No one can, and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path." This powerful reminder highlights that our journey is ours alone. We hold the power to shape both our destiny and our state of mind. Mindfulness is one way to reclaim this power. By becoming aware of our thoughts and emotions, we notice when we're giving our power away. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can choose to respond thoughtfully, preserving our inner peace. Another important aspect of maintaining inner strength is letting go of attachments. So often we allow others to control us because we're attached to their approval or afraid of their judgment. By releasing these attachments, we free ourselves and discover true independence. Compassion is also essential. When we're kind to ourselves, we build resilience. When we show compassion to others, we begin to understand their actions more deeply. This understanding helps us feel less hurt by the words or actions of others, making it easier to maintain our inner peace. A key to this journey is recognizing the role of the ego. The ego craves validation and control, leaving us vulnerable to external influences. Buddhism teaches us to transcend the ego, finding power in humility and self-awareness. In doing so, we unlock a deep, lasting sense of freedom and strength. Reclaiming your power is a journey, not a destination. Each step towards self-awareness and inner peace brings you closer to a life of empowerment and joy. In the coming episodes, we'll explore ideas like the illusion of control, the importance of cultivating inner peace, and practical ways to build resilience. By the end of this series, you'll have the tools and understanding to stop giving your power away and start living with true freedom and happiness. Thank you for being part of the Wisdom Diaries community. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to help us reach our goal of 1,000 likes. Remember, your power lies within you. Embrace it, nurture it, and never let it go. Let's embark on this journey to inner peace and empowerment together, understanding power. Have you ever wondered what it truly means to have power? In our world, we often associate power with external factors, authority, wealth, or influence over others. But what if true power isn't external at all? Buddhism offers a profound perspective on power that can completely transform how you see your life. Imagine yourself as a calm, deep lake. The surface might be disturbed by winds and storms, but the depths remain still and untouched. This metaphor beautifully captures the essence of inner power in Buddhism. True power lies deep within you, unshaken by external forces or circumstances. Buddhism teaches that real power doesn't come from controlling others or the world around us. Instead, it comes from mastering your own mind and emotions. It's like having a superpower that allows you to stay peaceful and centered no matter what chaos surrounds you. One of Buddhism's central teachings is that clinging to external power is an illusion. Chasing things outside ourselves, whether it's status, approval, or material possessions, often leads to greater insecurity and anxiety. Have you ever noticed that the harder you try to control everything around you, the more stressed you become? Instead of focusing outward, Buddhism invites us to look inward. By understanding our own minds, we can tap into a source of strength that is far more reliable. This inner power is unshakable because it doesn't depend on external circumstances. Our minds are incredibly powerful. They shape how we perceive and experience the world around us, ultimately defining our reality. By training our minds, we can transform our lives. This is the heart of Buddhist practice. One powerful practice for developing inner strength is mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts and emotions without judgment. It's like shining a light on your inner world. Through mindfulness, you begin to see how your thoughts and feelings can either strengthen or weaken you. Another vital teaching in Buddhism is the concept of impermanence. Everything in life is constantly changing. Trying to hold on tightly to things, whether it's people, outcomes, or possessions, is like trying to grasp water in your hands. By accepting this truth, we can let go of the need to control and find a profound sense of peace within. Compassion is another cornerstone of Buddhist teachings. When you show kindness to yourself, you nurture your inner strength. When you extend compassion to others, you create an environment where everyone feels empowered. Buddhism also introduces the concept of non-attachment. This doesn't mean you stop caring about things or people. Instead, it means appreciating them without clinging to them as the source of your happiness or power. True freedom comes from understanding that your strength and joy are not dependent on external factors. A practical way to connect with your inner power is through meditation. Meditation helps calm the mind and allows you to tune into the deep reservoir of peace and strength within you. It's like finding a powerful, serene frequency that's always been there, waiting for you to discover it. Think about the moments in your life when you felt truly powerful. Was it when you dominate someone else? Or was it when you felt calm, confident, and in control of yourself? Buddhism teaches us to cultivate this inner power, to nurture it, and let it guide us. It's important to remember that the journey toward inner strength isn't about perfection. It's about progress and practice. Each step you take toward understanding and mastering your mind is a step toward true empowerment. You can start this journey with small daily practices. Embrace mindfulness and meditation. Reflect on your thoughts and emotions with curiosity, not judgment. Be kind to yourself and remember that real power is already within you, waiting to be discovered. In our next session, we'll explore the illusion of control and how letting go can actually help you gain greater power. Stay tuned and continue nurturing your inner strength. Your true power is already within you. It's time to embrace it. Take a moment here and let us know in the comments, how has your ego gotten in the way of your relationships? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Illusion of control. In our everyday lives, we often feel an intense need to control everything around us. Our jobs, relationships, and even the future. This desire is natural, but it often leads to stress and disappointment. Imagine planning a perfect day, only for unexpected rain to ruin it. Frustrating, isn't it? But what if that frustration comes not from the rain itself, but from our deeper need to control things beyond our power? Buddhism offers profound insights into this struggle. One of Buddhism's core teachings is that much of our suffering stems from trying to control what we cannot. We spend countless hours worrying about the future or obsessing over others' opinions. This constant attempt to micromanage life not only drains our energy, but also robs us of peace. The truth, as Buddhism reveals, is that the idea of control is largely an illusion. While we can influence some aspects of life, we cannot dictate everything. For example, you can work hard at your job and do your best, but you can't control the economy or your boss's decisions. Accepting this truth is liberating. It shifts the weight of the impossible off our shoulders. Consider the story of a man who tries to catch the wind with a net. No matter how hard he works, he fails because the wind cannot be caught. This story is a metaphor for life. The harder we try to control the uncontrollable, the more exhausted and frustrated we become. Instead of trying to capture the wind, we can learn to sail, adjusting our sails to work with it rather than against it. Imagine yourself in a boat on a river. You have the ability to steer and choose your direction, but the current and the weather are beyond your control. By accepting this and focusing on rowing your boat, you can navigate the river more smoothly, enjoying the journey instead of fighting against the flow. This is the essence of embracing the illusion of control, working with life's forces instead of struggling against them. Letting go of the need to control everything opens up new possibilities. We become more flexible, adaptable, and resilient. This isn't about giving up, becoming passive. It's about focusing your energy on what you can change and releasing what you can't. This idea is deeply tied to another Buddhist principle, impermanence. Everything in life is constantly changing. Clinging to control is like trying to hold sand in your fist. The tighter you grip, the more it slips away. By accepting this truth, we reduce our stress and make space for inner peace. Think about how often you feel upset by things beyond your control: traffic, the weather, or someone else's behavior. What if you simply accepted these things instead of resisting them? Acceptance doesn't mean liking the situation. It means acknowledging reality and choosing how to respond. This small shift in mindset can transform your mental and emotional well-being. The illusion of control often affects our relationships as well. We may try to change others to fit our expectations, but just as we can't control the weather, we can't control other people. Accepting others as they are, rather than forcing them to change, creates more harmonious and loving connections. This doesn't mean you shouldn't set goals or pursue ambitions. It means being realistic about what you can influence. For instance, you can set a goal to improve your health, but you can't control every aspect of your body's response. In Buddhism, releasing the illusion of control is seen as a path to enlightenment. By letting go of this need, we find peace within ourselves, regardless of what happens externally. Meditation is a powerful tool in this process. It teaches us to observe our thoughts and let go of the urge to control them, cultivating a calmer, more accepting state of mind. Imagine the freedom of living without the constant pressure to control everything. You could focus on what truly matters, enjoy the present moment, and let go of unnecessary worries. This is the peace that Buddhism offers. As we continue this journey, remember that the need for control is an illusion. By letting it go, you'll find greater strength and serenity. In the next part, we'll explore how inner peace and self-empowerment are deeply connected. Stay tuned and know that true power comes from accepting life as it is and navigating it with wisdom. Inner peace is the cornerstone of true self-empowerment. Without it, life can feel like a whirlwind of chaos, leaving us overwhelmed and out of control. Buddhism teaches that the journey to inner peace begins within us. By focusing on our own mind and heart, we can access a deep, unshakable calm and strength that no external force can take away. Picture yourself on a stormy sea, your boat tossed around by powerful waves. This is what life feels like when we allow external events to dictate our emotions. But what if you could remain steady, no matter how fierce the storm? Inner peace doesn't come from controlling the waves. It comes from finding stability within. Buddhism invites us to step back and recognize that much of our turmoil comes from how we react to life's challenges. Instead of battling the waves, we can choose to anchor ourselves in a place of calm awareness. This awareness is cultivated through practices like mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness helps us observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, teaching us that we are not our reactions. Meditation strengthens this ability, giving us the clarity and resilience to remain calm even in the face of life's storms. True self-empowerment arises when we realize that our peace and strength are not dependent on external circumstances. When we no longer rely on others' approval, material possessions, or fleeting successes to feel whole, we free ourselves from the cycle of attachment and disappointment. Instead, we learn to draw power from within. This kind of empowerment is grounded in self-awareness and acceptance. It's about understanding our thoughts and emotions, letting go of what doesn't serve us, and nurturing our inner calm. Consider the metaphor of a tree rooted deeply in the earth. No matter how strong the wind blows, the tree stands firm because of its roots. Similarly, when we are rooted in inner peace, life's challenges may sway us, but they can't uproot us. Buddhism also reminds us that inner peace is not the absence of challenges, but the ability to face them with grace. It's about responding to life with thoughtfulness rather than reacting impulsively. This response comes from a place of strength, allowing us to navigate difficulties without being overwhelmed. Compassion plays a significant role in this process. When we practice compassion toward ourselves and others, we soften the edges of our experiences. Compassion for ourselves helps us build resilience, while compassion for others fosters understanding and connection. This combination strengthens both our inner peace and our sense of empowerment. It's important to remember that cultivating inner peace is a journey, not a one-time achievement. Every step we take toward understanding ourselves and embracing the present moment brings us closer to true empowerment. Start small. Dedicate a few moments each day to mindfulness or meditation. Reflect on your emotions and practice responding to challenges with calm and thoughtfulness. Over time, you'll notice a shift, a steadiness within you that grows stronger with practice. In the next part of this series, we'll explore how to cultivate resilience and embrace life's changes with grace. Remember, inner peace and self-empowerment go hand in hand. By nurturing your inner calm, you unlock a power that is uniquely yours. Let the journey continue. What inner peace offers. Inner peace is not about avoiding challenges or never feeling upset. It's about learning to respond to life's difficulties with calmness and resilience. It's like being a deeply rooted tree that remains steady no matter how fiercely the winds blow. This stability, taught in Buddhism, allows us to face the inevitable storms of life without losing our sense of self. Cultivating inner peace begins with practices that bring us closer to our true selves. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools Buddhism offers. By sitting quietly and focusing on the breath, we learn to observe our thoughts rather than being consumed by them. This detachment fosters clarity and calm, creating space to respond thoughtfully to whatever arises. Self-acceptance is another cornerstone of inner peace. Often we give away our power by doubting ourselves or striving to meet others' expectations. Buddhism encourages us to embrace who we are, imperfections and all. This doesn't mean we stop striving for growth, but rather that we recognize and honor our worth in the present moment. True self-empowerment arises when we accept that we are enough as we are. When we stop seeking validation from others, we reclaim our power and can live authentically. Mindfulness further anchors us in inner peace. By staying fully present in each moment, we reduce the pull of anxiety and stress. Whether eating, walking, or working, mindfulness invites us to engage wholeheartedly with the present, cultivating a sense of satisfaction and calm. Children, who naturally immerse themselves in play and exploration, offer a beautiful example of this. Their ability to fully inhabit the moment is a reminder of the peace available when we too let go of distractions. Compassion for ourselves and others is a vital aspect of finding peace. Treating ourselves with kindness fosters resilience, while extending the same understanding to others builds connection. Forgiveness, too, is a profound act of self-compassion. By letting go of anger and grudges, we free ourselves from the chains of the past, lightening our hearts and moving forward with clarity. Our environment plays a significant role in maintaining inner peace. Surrounding ourselves with positive, supportive people and creating spaces that reflect calmness can help us thrive. Just as a garden needs the right conditions to flourish, so do we. Inner peace and self-empowerment are deeply intertwined. As we cultivate calm within ourselves, we naturally become more empowered. We begin to see that we have the ability to shape our own lives, regardless of external circumstances. Practicing gratitude can further strengthen this connection. By focusing on what we have, rather than what we lack, we shift our perspective toward abundance and contentment. The journey toward inner peace is lifelong. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about growing and learning continuously. Every step we take, whether through meditation, mindfulness, or acts of kindness, brings us closer to a state of empowerment. Buddhism reminds us of the interconnectedness of all things. Our thoughts, actions, and emotions influence each other, creating ripples that shape our experience. By nurturing positive thoughts and compassionate actions, we foster a more peaceful and empowered state of being. Be gentle with yourself on this path. There will be moments when you feel unsteady or overwhelmed, and that's okay. The key is to return to your practices and remember that peace is always within reach. With each mindful breath and compassionate choice, you reclaim your power and move closer to the serenity that lies within. Mindfulness, letting go. Welcome to Lesson 4 in our journey on not giving away your power. Today, we explore the transformative practices of mindfulness and letting go, powerful tools inspired by Buddhism to help us reclaim our personal strength and live with greater fulfillment. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of peace and clarity, feeling in control of your emotions and thoughts. What if you could navigate challenges with a calm and steady mind? This is the gift of mindfulness. It grounds us in the present moment, helping us experience life fully and release what no longer serves us. Mindfulness is a focused yet gentle awareness of the present. When we are mindful, we are not lost in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. We are here, now, fully engaged in the moment. This simple yet profound practice has the power to transform our daily lives. Think about how often your mind is scattered. You might be driving, but your thoughts are consumed by work. At work, you're distracted by worries about home. This constant mental juggling drains your energy and leaves you feeling disconnected. Mindfulness helps us reclaim that energy. It anchors us in the present, making us more effective and content in everything we do. A core teaching of Buddhism is that attachment leads to suffering. We cling to thoughts, feelings, and outcomes in an effort to control them, but this attachment only creates stress and frustration. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. Letting go doesn't mean giving up or becoming passive. It's about releasing our grip on things we cannot control and accepting them as they are. This doesn't mean we stop striving for what matters to us. Instead, we approach life's challenges with wisdom and calm, responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Consider the story of a monk who carried a heavy load on his back. When asked why he didn't put it down, he replied, "Because I forgot I was carrying it." Many of us carry emotional burdens without realizing it. Mindfulness helps us recognize these burdens so we can consciously set them down and move forward more freely. To begin practicing mindfulness, start with small, intentional actions. Focus on your breath, the sensations in your body, or the details of your surroundings. When your mind wanders, gently guide it back to the present. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to stay centered, even in the face of stress. Letting go can also involve shifting our perspective on challenges. Instead of resisting what we cannot change, we learn to flow with it. Like water navigating around rocks in a stream, we adapt to obstacles without losing our direction. This mindset not only reduces suffering, but also empowers us to approach life with resilience and grace. Mindfulness and letting go are deeply intertwined. Together they help us break free from patterns of overthinking, emotional entanglement, and unnecessary stress. They remind us that while we cannot control every circumstance, we can always control our response. As you practice mindfulness and letting go, you'll discover a profound sense of freedom. You'll no longer be weighed down by what you cannot change, and your energy will return to what truly matters, living fully in each moment. Continue nurturing these practices as you move forward in your journey. In the next lesson, we'll explore how to build resilience and find strength within, even during life's most challenging times. Remember, your power lies in the present, and by letting go, you're creating space for peace, clarity, and growth. But hold on, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our fantastic content. Practice mindfulness. With each breath, mindfulness invites you to connect deeply with the present moment. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your lungs. When your mind inevitably wanders, gently guide it back to your breath. This simple yet profound exercise trains your mind to stay anchored in the now. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to remain calm and centered regardless of external circumstances. Mindful walking is another transformative technique. As you walk, focus on each step, the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your movement. This practice roots you in the present, bringing awareness to your body and helping clear your mind of unnecessary clutter. Mindfulness isn't confined to meditation. It can infuse every aspect of daily life. When you eat, savor each bite, noticing the flavors and textures. When you listen to someone, give them your full attention, truly hearing their words and intentions. These small yet intentional acts of awareness can dramatically enhance your well-being and deepen your relationships. Buddhism teaches us that our minds shape our reality. By cultivating mindfulness, we can reshape our perception of the world. We become less reactive and more thoughtful, less stressed and more at peace. This inner tranquility radiates outward, positively influencing our interactions, decisions, and overall quality of life. Letting go is a natural extension of mindfulness. When we stop clinging to expectations or resisting change, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Life becomes less about controlling the uncontrollable and more about embracing what is. Each moment of mindfulness and letting go brings us closer to a life of greater peace and clarity. As you practice these techniques, you'll find yourself better equipped to navigate challenges, foster meaningful connections, and live with intention and grace. Letting go. As we deepen our mindfulness practice, we begin to see life with greater clarity. By being fully present, we start to discern what is within our control and what lies beyond it. This newfound clarity allows us to release our attachment to specific outcomes and instead place trust in the natural flow of life. Mindfulness and letting go are inseparable companions on the journey of reclaiming our power. These practices anchor us in the present moment and liberate us from the weight of unnecessary burdens. When we are mindful, we remain in control of our inner world, regardless of external circumstances. This inner mastery empowers us to navigate challenges with grace and resilience. As mindfulness becomes a regular part of your life, you'll notice a profound shift. Challenges that once felt overwhelming begin to transform into opportunities for growth. Stressful situations become more manageable, and you'll experience a deeper sense of connection to yourself, to others, and to the world around you. This connection creates a ripple effect, spreading positivity and empowerment through your interactions and decisions. It's important to remember that mindfulness is a practice, not a quest for perfection. Be patient with yourself as you integrate this way of being into your life. Each mindful moment is a step closer to reclaiming your power and living a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Thank you for joining us in exploring mindfulness and the art of letting go. May these practices inspire you to embrace the present moment and release what no longer serves you. Stay tuned as we dive into how compassion strengthens our inner world, fostering resilience and deepening our understanding of ourselves and others. Together, we'll continue to uncover the wisdom of Buddhism and learn how to reclaim personal power through the transformative practice of compassion. Compassion, inner strength. Compassion is one of the most powerful forces we can develop. Buddhism teaches that true strength comes from compassion, both for ourselves and others. When someone wrongs us, our initial reaction might be anger or a desire for revenge. Choosing compassion does not mean justifying their actions. It means understanding that everyone faces their own struggles. By responding with compassion, we gain control over our emotions and free ourselves from cycles of negativity and resentment. Loving kindness meditation, or metta, is a Buddhist practice that nurtures compassion. This involves sending kind thoughts to ourselves, loved ones, strangers, and even those who have hurt us. Practicing loving kindness strengthens emotional resilience, opens our hearts, and deepens our understanding of others. Compassion grows with practice, like a muscle that becomes stronger the more we use it. Compassionate individuals are not weak. They are strong because they face life's challenges with grace and understanding. Extending this same compassion to ourselves is equally important. Self-compassion allows us to accept our imperfections while working towards growth from a place of kindness. Bringing compassion into daily life can be as simple as pausing before reacting to frustration or anger, asking how we can respond with understanding. It involves setting boundaries while maintaining an open heart, engaging in small acts of kindness, and practicing mindfulness. Compassion nurtures calmness, fosters better relationships, and builds inner strength. Compassion also influences others, creating a ripple effect of positivity. In conflict, it helps resolve differences through better communication and deeper empathy. As we integrate compassion into our actions, we grow emotionally and create a supportive environment for ourselves and those around us. By cultivating compassion, we not only help others, but also strengthen our resilience and inner peace. This journey transforms how we view ourselves, others, and the challenges we face. Next, we will explore the role of ego and attachment, uncovering how releasing these forces can bring clarity, strength, and freedom into our lives. Curious about what's next? Don't go anywhere. We've lined up some intriguing revelations that will keep you on the edge of your seat, but don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. The role of ego attachment. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by others' opinions or clung to things, hoping they'd bring happiness? These feelings often come from our ego and attachments. In Buddhism, the ego is not just arrogance, but the inner voice that seeks validation, fears rejection, and ties self-worth to external success. Attachments are the things or outcomes we cling to, believing they are essential for happiness, like relationships, jobs, or specific life goals. Imagine gripping a rope tied to a heavy weight. The tighter you hold, the more exhausted you feel. Attachments and ego drain energy and rob peace. Buddhism teaches that letting go leads to freedom. Awareness is the first step. Recognize when ego drives thoughts or when attachments create stress. Practice mindfulness to observe these feelings without judgment. Pause, take a breath, and gently return to the present. Letting go doesn't mean indifference or giving up. It means finding balance. Understand that desires and goals are natural, but don't let them define your worth. Meditation can help by allowing you to observe thoughts and recognize patterns of ego and attachment. Gratitude shifts focus from fear of loss to appreciation for what you have, fostering a sense of abundance. Self-reflection helps uncover why certain validations or outcomes feel essential. Understanding these roots allows for effective change. Letting go builds resilience. You'll face challenges with strength, becoming less reactive and more adaptable. Surround yourself with supportive people who respect your journey. As you let go of ego and attachments, you reclaim personal power, create space for joy, and live authentically. This lifelong practice brings freedom, clarity, and connection to your true self. Practical steps to reclaim your power. Have you ever felt like life's circumstances have taken control away from you? It's a common feeling, but the good news is that you hold the power to reclaim it. In this section, we'll explore practical steps based on Buddhist wisdom that can empower you to take charge of your life. Imagine a boat on a stormy sea. The waves crash, the winds howl, and it feels like you're being tossed around with no control. But amidst the chaos, there's an anchor that keeps the boat from drifting away. Similarly, in life, your inner anchor is your source of strength and stability. One crucial step in reclaiming your power is cultivating self-awareness. Take time to observe your thoughts, emotions, and reactions without judgment. By understanding yourself better, you can identify patterns that disempower you and work toward changing them. Another powerful practice is mindfulness, being fully present in the moment without dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. When you're mindful, you respond to challenges with clarity and grace rather than reacting impulsively. Letting go is also essential in reclaiming your power. It involves releasing attachments to outcomes and accepting things as they are. When you let go of the need to control every aspect of your life, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and open the door to new possibilities. Setting boundaries is key for maintaining your power. It's okay to say no to things that drain your energy or compromise your values. Boundaries protect your well-being and ensure that you're directing your energy towards what truly matters to you. Additionally, practicing gratitude can shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you cultivate contentment and resilience. Gratitude strengthens your connection to the present moment and reminds you of your inherent worth. Forgiveness is another powerful tool for reclaiming your power. Holding on to grudges only weighs you down, while forgiveness sets you free. By letting go of past hurts, you reclaim your power and create space for healing and growth. Self-care is non-negotiable in the process of reclaiming your power. Prioritize activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul, whether it's exercise, meditation, or time spent in nature. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, so make self-care a priority. Surround yourself with supportive and uplifting people who encourage your growth and celebrate your successes. A strong support network provides invaluable guidance and perspective as you navigate life's challenges. Additionally, cultivate a growth mindset, a belief that you can learn and grow from every experience, no matter how challenging it may be. Embrace setbacks as opportunities for growth and resilience, rather than seeing them as failures. Finally, take inspired action towards your goals and dreams. Break them down into manageable steps and take consistent, intentional action. Remember, you have the power to create the life you desire. It's just a matter of taking the first step. Are you ready to reclaim your power? Start by incorporating these practical steps into your life and watch as you step into your authentic power, living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Overcome external influences. Imagine living in a world where you're constantly bombarded with opinions, expectations, and judgments from every direction. It feels like being caught in a storm, constantly buffeted by the winds of other people's desires and agendas. But here's the truth. You don't have to be at the mercy of these external influences. You have the power to break free and chart your own course. Think about it. How often do you find yourself doing things just to please others or fit in? Maybe you dress a certain way because it's expected, or pursue a career path because it's what your parents want. But deep down, you know these choices aren't aligned with your true self. It's time to reclaim your autonomy and live life on your own terms. One of the keys to overcoming external influences is self-awareness. By taking the time to understand your own values, priorities, and goals, you create a solid foundation from which to navigate the world. Instead of being swayed by the opinions of others, you can confidently make decisions that align with your authentic self. However, self-awareness is just the beginning. You also need to cultivate a strong sense of inner strength and resilience. This means learning to trust yourself and your instincts, even when faced with doubt or criticism from others. It's about recognizing that you are the ultimate authority in your life, and no one else has the power to dictate your worth or choices. Breaking free from external influences isn't always easy. It requires courage and determination to swim against the tide of societal expectations and peer pressure. But the rewards are immense. When you stop seeking validation from others and start living in alignment with your true self, you experience a profound sense of freedom and fulfillment. So how do you begin to overcome external influences and reclaim your power? Start by examining the areas of your life where you feel most influenced or controlled by others. Is it in your relationships, your career, or your personal beliefs? Once you've identified these areas, ask yourself why you're allowing external factors to dictate your decisions. Next, challenge those beliefs and assumptions. Are they truly serving you, or are they holding you back from living authentically? Remember, just because something is expected of you doesn't mean it's right for you. Trust your inner wisdom to guide you towards what truly resonates with your heart and soul. It's also important to surround yourself with supportive people who encourage and uplift you. Seek out friends, mentors, and communities who celebrate your uniqueness and empower you to be yourself. And don't forget that it's okay to set boundaries. Say no to things that don't align with your values or priorities. As you continue on your journey of self-discovery and empowerment, keep in mind that it's a process. You may encounter setbacks and challenges along the way, but each obstacle is an opportunity for growth and learning. Stay true to yourself, trust your own inner wisdom, and never underestimate the power that lies within you. Cultivate resilience, inner fortitude. In a world where challenges seem to be around every corner, cultivating resilience and inner fortitude becomes essential. Imagine yourself as a mighty tree, firmly rooted in the ground yet flexible enough to sway with the strongest winds. This resilience isn't about avoiding hardships, but about facing them head-on with courage and strength. Think of the lotus flower, which emerges from muddy waters and blossoms into breathtaking beauty. Similarly, you have the power to transform adversity into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. It's all about shifting your perspective and embracing life's inevitable ups and downs. Resilience is not a trait reserved for the chosen few. It's a skill that can be developed over time. Just as a muscle grows stronger with exercise, your resilience muscle can be strengthened with practice and perseverance. It's about building a solid foundation within yourself, one that can weather any storm that comes your way. To cultivate resilience, it begins with self-awareness and self-care. Understanding your strengths and weaknesses while treating yourself with kindness and compassion helps you nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Incorporating healthy habits like exercise, meditation, and meaningful connections with others supports your resilience. Another key is embracing change and uncertainty. Rather than resisting life's fluctuations, learn to adapt and flow with the currents. The only constant in life is change, and the sooner you accept this, the easier it becomes to navigate life's challenges. Cultivating resilience also requires a positive mindset. Instead of dwelling on past failures or worrying about future obstacles, focus on the present moment and the opportunities it offers. Practicing gratitude helps to shift your mindset, acknowledging the blessings in your life, no matter how small. Resilience is not just about bouncing back from setbacks, but about growing through them. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for personal evolution and self-improvement. Embrace the lessons adversity offers and use them to fuel your growth. Surrounding yourself with supportive people is also crucial. Having a network of friends, family, and mentors who uplift and inspire you strengthens your resilience. You don't have to face life's challenges alone, and strength often comes from unity and solidarity. Lastly, cultivating resilience means letting go of perfectionism and embracing vulnerability. It's okay to make mistakes, ask for help, and accept that you're human. Vulnerability is a testament to your courage and authenticity, not a sign of weakness. In the face of adversity, maintaining perspective and humor is essential. Life is too short to take too seriously, so laugh often and find joy amidst the chaos. Perspective and humor help you face challenges with grace. You are stronger than you think. With resilience and inner fortitude, you can overcome any obstacle, embrace challenges, learn from them, and grow stronger with each one. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Now, let's get started. Living authentically and confidently. Authenticity is like unlocking the door to a world of boundless freedom and confidence. Imagine a life where you no longer feel the need to conform to societal expectations or please others at the expense of your own happiness. Instead, you stand tall in your truth, radiating a magnetic aura that draws positivity and respect. Authentic living isn't about seeking approval from others. It's about honoring your values, passions, and unique quirks. When you embrace your authentic self, you give yourself permission to shine brightly, unapologetically illuminating the world with your presence. Confidence blossoms naturally from authenticity. It's the unwavering belief in your worth, capabilities, and inherent value as a human being. Picture yourself navigating life's challenges with calm assurance, knowing that you are enough just as you are. When you live authentically, you cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and contentment. You no longer seek validation from external sources because you are rooted in self-acceptance and self-love. This inner harmony becomes your guiding light, leading you toward fulfilling relationships, meaningful work, and a sense of purpose. Authenticity isn't always easy. It requires vulnerability and courage to show up as your true self, especially in a world that often values conformity over individuality. However, the rewards far outweigh the risks. Authentic living opens doors to genuine connections, authentic experiences, and a life aligned with your deepest desires. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about embracing your imperfections and owning them with pride. It's about recognizing that failure and setbacks are part of the journey and using them as stepping stones towards growth and self-improvement. Imagine the freedom of expressing yourself authentically without fear of judgment or rejection. When you release the need to please others and prioritize your own happiness, you reclaim your power and step into your true potential. Living authentically requires mindfulness and self-awareness. It's about tuning into your inner voice, honoring your intuition, and staying true to your values, even when faced with pressure to conform. Confidence is a mindset that can be cultivated through practice and self-reflection. By challenging negative self-talk, setting boundaries, and celebrating your achievements, you can nurture a strong sense of self-assurance that radiates from within. Authenticity is magnetic. When you embody your true self without reservation, you inspire others to do the same. Your authenticity becomes a beacon of hope and empowerment, lighting the way for others who seek the courage to embrace their own uniqueness. Confidence is contagious. When you exude confidence in yourself and your abilities, you inspire those around you to believe in themselves. Your unwavering self-assurance becomes a source of strength for others, encouraging them to pursue their dreams with boldness and determination. Living authentically and confidently is a journey, not a destination. It requires constant self-reflection, growth, and a willingness to embrace change. But with each step you take toward aligning with your true self, you unlock new levels of freedom, joy, and fulfillment. Authenticity is the key to living a life of purpose and meaning. When you honor your truth and live in alignment with your values, you create a life rich in authenticity and depth. Your journey toward authenticity is unique to you, but know that you are never alone. You hold the pen to your life story. You are the author, the director, and the protagonist of your own narrative. It's time to seize the reins and steer your life in the direction you desire. Knowledge alone is not power. It's the application of that knowledge that truly transforms lives. As you reflect on the teachings of Buddhism, remember the impermanence of all things. Change is inevitable, but it's how you respond to change that defines your journey. Embrace uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and adaptation. In the pursuit of reclaiming your power, cultivate a deep sense of self-awareness, understand your strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears. Embrace your authenticity and let go of the need for external validation. Your worth is inherent, not dependent on others' opinions. Practice radical self-love and compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a dear friend. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and let go of self-judgment. As you navigate life's challenges, cultivate resilience. Draw strength from within and persevere in the face of adversity. Trust in your ability to overcome obstacles and emerge stronger than before. In your quest for empowerment, surround yourself with a supportive community. Seek out like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire you. Together, you can share wisdom, encouragement, and laughter along the journey. True power lies not in domination or control, but in the ability to live authentically and align with your deepest values. Embrace vulnerability as a pathway to connection and intimacy. Open your heart to love and let it guide your actions. As you finish this journey, make a promise to bring these teachings into your daily life. Live by the principles of Buddhism in your thoughts, words, and actions. Be a source of light and inspiration for others as they walk their own paths toward empowerment. Celebrate each step you take forward and recognize how far you've come. Transformation is an ongoing journey, and every moment offers a chance to renew. Now is the time to tap into that inner power and open yourself to life's endless possibilities. May you walk this path with courage, compassion, and deep trust in yourself. Keep shining brightly and live each day with purpose and passion. Embrace your power. Embrace your life. If these teachings resonated with you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend who could benefit from these lessons, and subscribe to Mindful Confidence for more life-changing insights. Let's continue this journey of growth together. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay mindful, stay compassionate, and let your inner strength shine.
Audio Jungle.